Imagine a place where James Bond once strolled. Secret Nazi meetings allegedly went down, and the beaches are so cinematic they make the Algarve look like a screensaver. Welcome to Cascais, Portugal's most charming coastal paradox. One part royal retreat, one part surfer's paradise, and one part, wait, I could actually live here? Stick around because by the end of this video, you'll know exactly where locals eat fresh octopus for under 10 euros, where to cliff jump without becoming a headline, and how to pull off that impossibly chill Cascais vibe without faking a Portuguese accent. Cascais was once the summer playground of European royals, and unlike other royal hideouts, they didn't gate it off or turn it into a souvenir stand. Start at the Citadel of Cascais, a 15th century fortress that now moonlights as an art hotel and cultural center. Stroll the marina where mega yachts flirt with fishing boats, and follow the oceanfront promenade, the Paradão, all the way to Estoril. It's the kind of walk where you question all your life choices, like why you ever settled for a treadmill view. Now let's talk tension, literally. Just outside town, you'll find Boca do Inferno, a cliff formation with a name that translates to mouth of hell. When the waves crash, the sea gets sucked into a cave with a roar that sounds like the earth itself is exhaling regret. In summer, it's selfie central. In winter, it's metal. If you're lucky, you'll catch a rogue wave so dramatic it deserves its own Netflix deal. You want a beach? Great. You want a selection of beaches tailored to your risk tolerance? Cascais delivers. Praia da Rainha is your postcard. Small, sheltered, and framed by golden cliffs. Perfect for tanning, napping, or pretending to read Portuguese literature. Guincho Beach, though? That's for wind lovers and wannabe Red Bull athletes. Kite surfers fly, waves crash, and even walking to your towel feels like an extreme sport. Bring a jacket and maybe a helmet. Wandering Cascais' old town is like falling into a Pinterest board with better coffee. Azulejos, tiles, line the walls. Bougainvillea assaults your nose in the best way, and every corner seems designed for an Aperol commercial. Hit Rua Frederico Aroca for people watching, but duck into side streets for the real magic. Wine bars tucked behind flower pots, pastelarias serving flaky pastéis de nata, so good you'll question your moral compass. Need a pro move? Try Marisco na Praça inside the Mercado da Vila. Order grilled octopus and a glass of vinho verde and silently thank whatever god you believe in. Yes, you're on vacation. But bear with me. Cascais has museums that feel less like lectures and more like stories you actually want to hear. Casa das Historias. Paula Rego is a bold red building filled with surreal, deeply emotional art by Portugal's most iconic painter. It's like walking through someone else's fever dream, but in a good way. Or head to the Museu Conde de Castro Guimarães, a turreted fairy tale mansion with peacocks, antique books, and a piano that once belonged to a prince. Yes, a real prince. Portugal doesn't mess around. Quick detour. If you're hunting for the best seaside town in Portugal, don't miss our guide to the best things to do in Tavira. It's charming, slow-paced, and just under the radar enough to feel like a secret. But hang tight, we're not done with Cascais yet. Want to impress your travel companions or just your Instagram algorithm? Head to the Santa Marta Viewpoint for those classic rock-meet sea views. Brave souls jump from the cliffs at high tide. Locals make it look easy. Don't be fooled. The lighthouse makes it extra aesthetic, especially at golden hour. Just when you think Cascais couldn't get more extra, it does. Rent a bike or take a tuk-tuk through the Sintra Cascais Natural Park. You'll hit pine forests, Roman ruins, and winding coastal roads that feel plucked from a movie set. If you've got time, do a quick detour to Cabo da Roca, the westernmost point of mainland Europe. Windy, wild, and weirdly emotional. Here's your payoff. Skip the crowded beach bars and find Praia de Cresmina at sunset. It's just far enough from town that most tourists give up. Climb the dunes, feel the Atlantic wind slap your face awake, and sit there thinking, this might actually be perfect. So, Cascais. Part fishing village, part Bond film set, part dream you accidentally walked into, and now you know how to do it right. Hit that like if you're already Googling flights. Subscribe if you want more weirdly specific, slightly obsessive travel guides. And remember, always order the octopus.